Hey gorgeous goddess, welcome to day 2 of 7 days to self-care. I hope yesterday was supportive and I really want to hear how it went for you. So definitely send me an email. Don't forget to tag at Essential Rose Life so we can self-care together and in sisterhood. Day 2 is about mindfulness. Yesterday we focused on mantra, the words we live by. Today is about quieting the mind. Mindfulness really means paying attention on purpose in the present moment, aka being with yourself through whatever you're going through without judgment, allowing yourself to just be and creating the space for yourself to show up. Mindfulness is practiced in so many different ways, whether it's a seated meditation, a mindful walking, mindful eating, body scans. Today, we're going to do a mindful seated practice. Personally, I do mindfulness almost every morning. I try to do it every single morning, but sometimes life happens. But almost every morning, mindfulness to me is medicine. It's what keeps me grounded and balanced and in a positive state of mind in life's uncertainties. I really wouldn't be where I am in my life if I didn't have a mindfulness practice. So mindfulness is really taking a moment to check in. It's a type of meditation. And meditation gets kind of a bad rap. People get stressed out by the idea of meditation. If you're one of those people, you can release the judgment. You're not alone. I've had people say to me, meditation's so stressful. And the whole point of meditation is not to de-stress necessarily, but to connect with yourself. So we're just gonna put aside any expectations. I literally want you to take your expectations, leave them at the door, sister, and we're gonna do a really low-key mindfulness meditation. I do wanna clarify, so meditation and mindfulness as well, it's not about quieting the mind. It's not about Zen and being peaceful. Those experiences naturally can occur as a result of it, but they're not necessarily the goal. The goal is, again, to just be with yourself, to be present, to be able to sit with wherever you're at, whatever you may be feeling. Maybe one day you're sad, you're heavy, you're anxious. Maybe the next day you're joyful, you're peaceful, you're blissful. Maybe you're all of that, even in one sitting. Maybe your emotions are fluctuating from moment to moment. So mindfulness and meditation are not about blocking out your thoughts and being zen and quiet. That happens the more and more you practice it. But what it is concentrating. It's a focusing. It's active. It's an active focusing on what you're feeling and what you're thinking. Because the more that you create the space for your genuine thoughts and emotions to arise, the better able you are to process what you're thinking and feeling. And as soon as you process your internal landscape, you actually come to a place of peace. So remember, it's not closing and shutting out the world and getting to Zen. It's being with who you are, processing what you need to, and Zen oftentimes is the end result of that. All right? So let's get started. I want you to find a comfortable seat. I'm sitting cross-legged. You can sit against a wall. Find a comfortable seat. Grab some cushions. Okay. So I want you to gently close the eyes. So you're not scrunching, you're just softly closing. And I want you to relax the muscles in the face. So relax the forehead, the space in between the eyebrows. Relax the mouth and the jaw. Relax the tongue. And I want you to take the shoulders up towards the ears and roll them back and just drop them behind you. And I want you to open up the chest so you're standing tall. You're sitting, but you're standing tall. You have a posture of confidence and openness in your torso. Your heart is open. And I want you to take a big breath in. Hold the breath. And exhale through the mouth. 2 more times like that. Take a deep breath in. Hold. And exhale. Exhaling all the way. Inhale fully. Hold. And exhale. Beautiful. And just continuing to breathe. Breathing to a count of 3. Hold. Exhale 3. Just like that, breathing at your own pace. And using the breath as an anchor to keep you in this moment. So you're not repressing any thoughts. You're not avoiding any sounds or sensations. You're simply bringing your attention back to your breath anytime your mind wanders. Noticing any sensations in your body. Maybe a tingling, the temperature, perhaps any areas of tension. And breathing into those sensations with awareness. Noticing any sounds, any noises, or maybe it's completely silent, and just breathing into that. And noticing any thoughts, where your mind continues to wander to, if it's a repetitive thought or random thoughts, or maybe no thoughts at all, and breathing into that. And noticing where the breath is in the body. Is it shallow? Is it in the chest, in the shoulders? Or maybe you can bring the breath down and lengthen it into the belly and the diaphragm. Anytime the mind wanders, you just very gently, softly bring it back to the breath, releasing any judgment, any attempts to force, just gently coming back to your body and to your breathing. And taking your hands to your heart, so your right hand over your heart and your left hand on top of that, and breathing through your hands into your heart center. And taking one of those positive mantras from yesterday and beginning to recite it in your mind, breathing that positive, supportive phrase of intention into this very moment. And gently coming back to center, coming back to the room, and opening up your eyes. You can do this anytime, morning, night, throughout the day, in quarantine and beyond. And what I want you to do now is grab your journal and write how you're feeling. Write any sensations you notice, any thoughts that may have come up, the positive mantra you brought into the space, and just connect with yourself. I'm feeling pretty zen. I hope you are too, but if not, don't worry. Remember, that expectation is at the door. Enjoy this. Remember to take a photo, maybe of your meditation space or of your journaling. Tag at Essential Rose Life. Here's to you and your empowered living. Sending you so much love.